that ought to get your attention. I'm in much better mood today. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm feeling incredibly silly right now. I just sent my sister a series of texts that was like, "Rejoice, for thy mistress hath returned." And she was like, "Do you want me to come up there?" And I was like, "How else art thou supposed to rejoice?" And so it was just really funny. I made coffee and sent her a picture of it brewing, like so she like way up close, so you could see just like the stream of coffee brewing. I was like, I have prepared the brew. So anyway, writing update. I'm actually making this video on Wednesday. That's what today is. But it's sort of an interesting day in the progress of my life as a professional writer. So I figured it would be an appropriate time to make a video. So Kevin today mentioned that I should be expecting a review sometime soon from somebody, so I went looking for it, couldn't find it, probably because it hasn't been posted. But so I actually just Googled the Blood of Neris reviews to try to find it, and actually came across several websites I don't recognize that have my book up for sale, which is not allowed. Pronoun is only posts to the 5 that I told you about, Kobo, Google Play, iBooks, Amazon, and Barnes & Noble. So it's not actually supposed to be up at any other retailer. So I copied the link and I actually sent an email to Pronoun right away. And I said, "Hey Pronoun, I think someone may have ripped off my book and has it up for sale. Can you check it out for me?" And I gave him the links. And I was like, "I don't actually know what to do in this situation. Could you please advise me?" So there's that. They actually responded within the hour, so major props to Pronoun because their customer service is phenomenal. And the representative told me that the first site that I had linked is actually a smaller affiliate of Kobo. So if anybody purchased it off that website, it's actually a really big retailer overseas. It's called Bol, B-O-L. And if they bought it there, then I would actually get the money for it through Kobo. So that's not a big deal. The second one was actually offering my entire book for free, which is not cool at all. And so I sent them a cease and desist today, DMCA copyright violation thing. On their website it says they take it very seriously, so to send them a message if I saw any problems with it. I have sent them that. I have not heard from them yet, but of course it's not even been a full day. And then there was like another website that I think was mostly just a shell. Like, you know, if you're trying to find a book on Goodreads but it's not listed there yet, it's just sort of like, "Hey, this book exists. If you want it, let us know and we'll acquire it." So that's probably not an issue and I'm not going to deal with it right now. It did bring up some interesting concerns because when I published my print book on Blurb, I was the first one between Frankie and I to do it. So I was kind of like the pioneer of the process. And I've never published a book before, so it's a bit of a learning curve. And when I did that, I didn't know how to do front matter or anything, so if you have purchased my book, you'll notice that it's missing things like the copyright page, which is kind of important. But I didn't know how to add it or put it in there, and I figured since it was my first book and I'm probably not going to sell that many of it anyway, I wasn't too concerned about it. And I'm like, in the scheme of things, if somebody rips off my first novel, which, you know, I think is pretty good, but probably isn't going to be my best work, you know, I wasn't horrendously concerned about it. But as time has gone on, I mean, I should probably do something about it. So this message will serve to tell you that I am pulling my print book offline so that I can add the copyright page to it, which I'm still figuring out. I do know that I can do it through Scrivener. There is a functionality for front matter. I've just never done it before, so I have to play with it a little bit, which I did a little bit today. I don't know when I'm going to finish that. It's not really a big deal. I don't think I've sold a copy in like 2 months, but just putting that out there. So I need to do the copyright thing. The good news is that Pronoun's digital ebooks thing, they have the copyright thing like all sorted, and that's where my book has been ripped off from. So it was pulled off the digital copy, and that is copyrighted, so that is a problem, and Pronoun should be on my side for that. The print copy, it's no one has ripped that off. It's not as easy to rip off as a digital ebook, obviously, because it's print. But I will fix it, and I will try to make sure not to do that going forward, so there's that. That's my publishing update. writing update. Things are still going pretty well in the new book land. I've been free writing a little bit, writing down some thoughts, some names, fleshing out the families and friends of my characters and figuring out who they are. I've come up with some pretty interesting ways that this book is going to be resolved. So it's going pretty good. I did just sort of realize the other day, though, that we're now at the end of August. And September is next. And then usually about halfway through October I start planning my Nano novel, if not before that. So don't really have a lot of time to finish this book. And I don't want to do this one for Nano because I don't think that I'm going to need 50,000 words for it, but I could be wrong. I also wanted to use Nano to do the sequel of Achillea, but I guess we'll just see. I'm just kind of doing things as they come and not really trying to be so plan ahead-y. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I've got my phone charging and the coffee brewing. I'm going to drink some coffee, hang out with my sister a little bit, and then I'm going to go looking for Pokemon. I hit level 27 yesterday. That's awesome. And I got my Ninetales, which is also awesome. I went and rolled some gyms over with a couple of guys who were high level than me. But I was actually doing more damage to the gyms than they were, so I felt kind of awesome. And they said they were actually shocked to find out what level I was, and they thought I was only level 19 or 20 because I don't know why. But I'm not level 19 or 20. I'm level 27. And I'd be a lot further, honestly, if I didn't take that week off from my mom. So, but now my goal is to be as good, if not better, than those guys, because I want to prove them wrong. Because that's what I do. So I'm going to let you guys go right here. I hope you enjoyed the silly hat and the update, and good luck with everything that you're doing in your life as well. It will be Monday when you see this, so happy Monday if there's such a thing. Toodaloos!